Hey everybody. So to yesterday, about 19 hours ago, someone put on my uh, comment on probably the most popular video I have, which is the very first video in the series, which was how to set up an application in 10 minutes. Um, and they said that they were having a problem with the window object. Um, the I just ran through the steps, but I did skip all the Windows stuff, window provider stuff, because another person had put in there that I was that it was no longer necessary, and so I just ran through the whole process again, but with Angular 18 instead of Angular 17. It all seemed to work for me. It's easier to do now because I don't think you don't need to put the windows in there, but I figured it'd be a good idea to do an Angular 18 application. So here we go. Basically, I'm going to create a directory. I created a new directory called 10 minutes so that I can just do these on everyone, and I'm going to make a 18 directory. Um, cd 18 um, npm init dash y. Now, I am currently, like at my current job, I'm needing to learn Windows, .NET Core, and I've been working on that. And I'm actually taking a course right now on um, on .NET Core, and it's completely stale. Like none of the examples work, and that's just a reality. So npm install at Angular / CLI. And so I think that things get stale, um, and in this case, and sometimes they just quit working completely. So let me go into our package. So what I'm waiting for is for the node modules, they appeared, and for it to show up in here. So now I have Angular 18 CLI, so comma, and then new. And I say it quite often, but I always like to set my pack. I'll do run all my uh, Angular commands in as scripts because it ensures that you use that it's going to use the appropriate the CLI that's part of the package. Um, ng new and then 318. Oh, I forgot to hit the stop. So bought myself a couple minutes probably. Let's see, how much time did I buy myself? 3 minutes. Um, so npm run ng new. So this will take a little bit. So SASS. So I think this is where the person that had an issue went wrong. I think they probably took the default, which I don't know. Maybe is yes. I think they said yes to this, or maybe the default is yes. But you really want this to be no. Um, there, it, basically that just renders everything on the server, and there is no Windows object in the server. Um, it's really good for like if you want to build a website that you want people to discover via search. It rendering it on the server then gives the data directly to the search engine, and the search engine can index it. If you run things through JavaScript, it may or may not be able to get the information. I personally don't want or care if my stuff is discovered on um, a search engine, so I don't do that. I know that you can still do stuff with the windows, and that would be an interesting thing. I know a lot of companies, say they want server-side rendering, but usually they they say it's faster. I don't know if that's true. It might be, but it's most of them are not looking to be found. Most people are working on things that are on the inside, like an intranet or tools or something like that. Not really stuff that's searched. Okay, so now that's done. So we have a three folder. So I'm just going to go into there, and then I'm just going to say code dot, and we will close close our other one up, and I never ever have to go to that one again unless I'm setting up an API or something. I'm going to bring a browser window down here. There we go. And so now I'm going to create my terminal. And I'm just going to tell it to go ahead and start empty and start. And as soon as that's done, I'll fire up my local host. And then I will go into my source and I'll go to app and I'll go to app component or app HTML. And just like last time, I'll just type in coming soon. And there we go. Now npm ThreeJS. So last time I had to use 2 resources. This time I only need to use the one. So first thing I need to do is import 3. So I need to install 3 as well. I guess this is the button I want to hit. New terminal. So npm install 3. And then as soon as that's installed, I'm going to want to import it. And if you've watched the other video, you'll know that this is where things go sideways for most people. And this is where I've spent hours and hours and hours wasting time. So you see this error. Now it used to be that you could click this and it would actually fix it. It would fix it for you. See, this time it gave me the command here. If I hit save, it'll. Oh, I did that. I did that in another video too. It'll tell me this here, and then it's kind of weird that it won't let me. Okay, so this time it let me select it. So you can copy and paste that command right there. You can come in here, hit Control V. And then this is another part where I've wasted a tremendous amount of time historically because basically I don't think it'll fix itself. It may even look like it fixes itself. But so there's been times where I'll just poke around trying to figure out stuff. But really all you need to do at this point is stop and start the server again, and it will be happy. Now you do not want to execute the rest of the JavaScript that is in here until after the component has been completely rendered. So you want to do that. You want to do that in this implements this hook after viewing it. I actually got asked the current job I have. I got asked a question about that. They're like, when would you want? In this example, when they were showing me like a Google Maps thing, like when would you how if it won't load, how would you want to load it? And I was like, ng after the view of it, and it really impressed the guy who was interviewing me, and I did get the job. So that was cool. And with any luck, this will work. And there we go, guys. And it's easier than it used to be because I used to have to do the extra step of putting the windows in. And a very cool dude named, let's see, what was his name? Some guy, he was like, hey, why do you do that? Oh, yeah, Daniel Pacheco. 2520. Thank you, Daniel. He said, hey, why do you do that? And you don't need it anymore. I don't even know if you needed it back when I did it, or if that was just something that I was doing. But anyways, yeah, that definitely took less than 10 minutes. And I think my volume is probably better this time. And it's probably would be a good idea to for me to do this after every release. It is my most popular video and has been single-handedly responsible for 13 of my 96 subscribers. So, I guess getting it right would be a good idea. Hit save. Um, and there we go. Happy coding, everybody. Bye. My thing is covered. My OBS. Bye.